The Shure MV7 is basically the best USB microphone. I used a Razer mic, I used a Blue mic, but I wanted the best, and I was getting complaints from students about sound quality. As soon as I upgraded, I was immediately getting compliments in conference calls. People really do notice the difference. There are two main reasons why you'd pay twice the price for this microphone. Number one, you get a more intimate sound as you would with a podcast. That'll be one of the key differences, for example, between the Shure MV7 and the Blue Yeti. Number two, noise isolation. I did recordings with my nieces running around, watching television, playing, and it did a pretty good job of blocking all of that out. The one thing it couldn't completely block out, though, was the sound of them using their hoverboards inside. Now, for comparison, my friend gets about 80 million views on some of her YouTube videos, and she just uses the Razer Mini, a microphone that costs around $50. But the key difference here is she had to build a soundproof box to make that a viable microphone, whereas with my Shure mic, I use it on my desk, on my kitchen table, anywhere that I'm traveling. Even now, you can hear noisy roosters and cats outside. The noise isolation makes it very low maintenance. It's a great mic, but I have 5 complaints. Number one, the USB cord sucks. It keeps going loose. Fortunately, you can buy a cheap replacement that solves the problem completely. Number two, I raise my voice a lot for emphasis and it sounds really bad. Now, you can fix this quickly using the Shure desktop app, but I wish I didn't have to do that. The whole point of buying a USB mic was going to be ease of use, simple plug and play. Number three, you have to buy a mic stand separately unless you buy the package that includes the stand. I suggest getting that. I ended up getting a stand at a music store and it doesn't fit the mic perfectly, so just buy the package because I don't think you can even buy the mic stand as a separate product. Number four, when you plug it in, it stops sound from coming out of your speaker. This is because you're supposed to plug your headphones into the microphone after or during the recordings to listen to the sound quality. But I don't like to do that, and I don't like to do video recordings with my headphones on. So what ends up happening is I end up unplugging the mic to hear the recordings after they're done, and then every time I do that, I have to plug it back in and make sure that the recording software is recording from the right microphone, and that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Now, the other thing I could do is I could plug in the headphones and listen to the recording, but that too is a bit of a hassle. Number five, the mute button on the microphone. Now, this may be convenience for some people that don't want to be heard at certain times, maybe on a Zoom call, but for me, it just means I run the risk of recording while on mute and need to redo the whole thing. Now, this probably only happened to me once or twice, but I still have that lingering fear that it'll happen again, that I'll accidentally press the mute button. In fact, I wish there weren't any buttons at all on the mic for simplicity and ease of use. Now, if you buy this mic, make sure you use the app, the desktop app, and select whether you're recording for very close to your mouth or somewhat far away. This will improve your sound quality a lot. Now, for the best possible sound, what you want to do is get super close to the mic, if at all possible, using something like I am now, which is a table. And make sure you don't buy the XLR version by mistake. You might see it on sale at a cheaper price and think, oh, this is great. It looks just like the right microphone that I saw in this YouTube video. It's not the same microphone. You want the USB one, for most of us anyways, for convenience. Overall, this is the best USB microphone that there is, so there's really not much else to compare to unless you just want to save money. I do recommend it, and I'd even buy it as a gift for someone who appreciates having the best of a best in terms of electronics.